So for goalkeepers, we have Mr. Pablo Jara and James Snadden. What is your grade on the goalkeeper position?
I'll start off. I'll go C plus for right now. Uh, A, I know that there's at least a third keeper, training with him because I literally saw him play the end of the game yesterday,
He was
and
there.
uh, I don't know, at least having that safety valve in case somebody gets hurt, in case Pablo goes and has another kid and is out for another week or two, and then that being the week we get the random red card for a goalkeeper, like when Akira fought the dude back in what was it 2019. Uh, that would give me a little more peace of mind if we had more than just two on the roster. Uh, I think it's safe to assume James will be the presumed starter. Yeah, a good start to last year. I think now's the time to see was that a end of season kind of just spurt of form? Does he have it over the course of a full season? I mean, he's still 19 years old, so especially at goalkeeper, you don't see too many teenagers pushing your way through because that's a position where you learn a lot through seeing a lot over the years. So yeah, it's a cautious grade. Like, I think Pablo is a perfectly acceptable backup in this league. If he's playing a lot, I'm not feeling great about it. I'll be honest. I think there's a lot of podcast episodes over the years that will back up my stance on that. But that's where I'm right now. I'll say a C plus on the goalkeeping unit.
Okay. Kate?
Yeah, I'll be a little more generous. I'll put it up to a B. But yeah, I think James is, from what we can tell, a lock on the starting role, and we very much overperformed during the back quarter of the season. Lee ran the numbers, and he said we considerably overperformed, and all of our clean sheets, from the past 2 full years, happened under James Snedden. So ideally, he is as talented as he looks, as from the at this point cameo in the scope of how long a career can be. We've seen from him. So ideally, he's going to, drive that average up. And who knows what type of rotation we'll see. I assume we'll see some rotation in the Open Cup. I don't know about the Jaeger Cup, whether or not our experiment with being a cup team that required on goals scored last season did not go very well. So I don't know how much rotation will factor in for cup games. So who even knows how much we'll even see of other keepers if James stays healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't really get a favorable draw to Jägermeister in terms of teams. But yeah, that's fine. Goalkeeper, I'm in between y'all, so I'll give it a B minus. I think there's a lot of upside with Griffin. I think Pablo is who he is at this point. The issue, the thing I have with Pablo is I think he's an okay goalkeeper for USL League One, but I don't think he'll do enough to take you to that next level. Like, he's kind of like a bridge quarterback. You know who he is? At this point in time, he's like Flacco. He's a bridge quarterback. Like,
Flacco's got a ring.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess he technically does too, but Flacco won them a ring.
Okay. He's like Tyrod Taylor. Let's put it like that. He's like Tyrod. Like, he's a bridge quarterback. He comes in, and he gets the next guy ready when there's like a weird injury. So, like, if you remember, Tyrod was the starting quarterback in Buffalo. There was a weird incident. Then comes Josh Allen. Pablo has a baby. Then it's Griffin Garnett. I'm just saying. There's similarities there. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Unreal if Griffin managed to play both center back and keeper at the same time. Holy shit.
Hey, if we're going to sell him to Europe, we got to make sure he can play everything.
He might yet.
Right. So, yeah, like, I think I'm imagining that Snadden will be the starter. I think Pablo will have minutes. I think he'll play in some matches and whatnot. I think you kind of already know who Pablo is, and I'm more favorable to giving it to James. If they're kind of like at the same level, like, go younger, in my opinion.